mile trek through what had turned out to be one of the world's most incredible countries. If you were to combine Canada and Russia and Australia, you still wouldn't have the variety in terms of terrain and temperature and wildlife that we've seen on this absolutely epic journey.
I think I've not been past this point.
But of course, we wouldn't have been able to see any of that without our cars. Right, this apparently is the area where the businessman lived. And if you go down his escape road here...
His what?
Escape road. He built it in case the police came and so he could get away.
Wasn't very good then, was it?
No, it wasn't. Anyway, if you go down it, there's a pool where the hippos are now living.
Target
That's
acquired.
it.
Let's do it.
Let's do that.
Hippos. So, quick dash down the escape route to the water, grab a shot of a hippo.
Hey, where is this coming from?
Yes, viewers, about 1 kilometre to go, and I haven't been run over by a monster truck.
Okay, give me a moment. Something happened. I don't know what it is. It's not that. Something Google related just... What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna actually just shut down Google. I mean, I don't do this, but I got no choice. It's just now temporarily causing issues. What is this? Okay, BRB. Okay, I hope it's solved. It just usually keeps happening, I don't know why. But I hope it doesn't. Wait, what? Okay, this is something I didn't know. I'm not good driving in like backwards view.
You have a break. Ow! What on earth?
Nope, nope, nope. I told you I'm not good with this type of driving.
I'm absolutely delighted. Hammond, I can only see you behind me. Can you see Clarkson behind you?
No, just looking for him.
At that moment, though, we were distracted by what lay in front of us.
That is a pond. That's a pond.
Rather than wait for Jeremy, we decided to be ready in case our final target appeared.
Hammond. Look at his big fat face. Yes.
Well, that's it.
That's tremendous. Hippopotamus.
Photos of a hippo.
Congratulations.
Well done, us.
Well, I say we've done it. We've done it. Where's...
And I've been worrying about that. Well, if it gets here, you realise that'll be the first time any car on any of these trips has ever got to the end without a single fault. Nothing's gone wrong with it. See, that's about the only time that's ever happened. The car get to the end,
you're
it hasn't
right.
broken at all. That's a record.
You don't think you fell off that little scary bridge you
I
did?
don't know. He overcooked it because it's
What the fuck? Why is he all the way in behind?
Oh, dearie me.
For heaven's sake, I beg of you, drive fast. Keep your panties on.
And keep your panties on.
That will do. Whoops. Look at that for a tidy line. God.
Is that?
It is.
Oh, brief moment of elation followed by plummeting depression. Where have you been?
Welcome.
I've been mending my camera.
You don't need it.
What?
We've done it, mate. We've got shots of a hippo. It is done. We're finished. We've done it.
Behold the
Done it.
hippo.
We've got shots of a hippo just then.
Came out a couple of minutes ago.
So that's the end.
Yeah,
That is
job
the
done.
end.
Well, on that terrible disappointment, it's time to end. We hope you enjoy looking at the photographs we've taken.
They won't.
Well, some of them are quite good.
Well, one or two of them are good.
No.
Well, whatever. We'll see you very soon. Goodbye.
Yeah, that's something I want on my screensaver. Yep. Let's see this one. I haven't played this at all.
Get a bloody move. Thank you very much. Thank you. Welcome. Now, coming up in today's show, James wears glasses. I pretend to be a dog. And a terrorist eats a savoury snack. Got everything there.
Right in.
Thank you. Now, throughout the developing world, people have, for many years, used Japanese-made pickup trucks.
Yes, but now European car makers have decided they want a piece of the action, so they've come up with pickup trucks of their own.
Yes, they have. And to find out if they're any good, this week we take the Grand Tour on a journey through history.
We begin in the Middle Ages, which meant going to Richard Hammond's garden. In parts of the globe where there's no mains water or electricity, a pickup truck has to be more than just transport for plague victims and livestock. That's why James has turned his Mercedes X-Class into a power station, using its rear axle to make electricity for the village. Richard, meanwhile, was using his Ford Ranger as a tractor, pulling a plough. And I was using this Volkswagen Amarok as an irrigation system. I'm using it to drive a pump which will deliver nourishment from the well to the community allotment. In fact, yeah, I can hear the water coming now above the smooth turbocharged throb of my V6 diesel.
Clarkson! Turn the car off! What was that? Oh dear.
And there, and I've done my neck in.
This is supposed to be a demonstration of the utility of pickup trucks.
We've done it, we've proved all three of them.
Yeah, no, I have. I've sawn 3 pieces of wood for a fence. Hammond's ploughed 4 furrows for growing things in. You have only subtracted from this community. I think you've slightly missed the point.
Why do you always have to overdo everything? I mean,
You can shut up,
why?
because it's supposed to be a test of European pickup trucks.
It's European.
Well, yes, apart from the fact that it was designed in Australia and it's built in South Africa.
What about the engine?
That's made in Turkey.
That's European.
Well, a bit of it is.
Well, look, let's not get bogged down with where Turkey is. What we've done is prove that all 3 of them work well when there is peace in the village in the developing world. What we must do now is find out how well they work when the peace comes to an end and there's a revolution.
When the revolution is over, it's important that all traces of the vile, hated dictator are eradicated. And that's why I'm attaching my Mercedes to this giant statue of Kim Yong Clarkson to see if I can pull it over.
Oh my god.
Right, here are the rules. I have to do this using the lowest revs possible. So what I'm going to do is put it in 4-wheel drive low range, something Jeremy Clarkson can't do, first gear manual, and turn the traction control off. Here we go. Traction control, diff lock, down you come. 3, 2, 1, go! He's gone!
That was just right on your dunk.
What a feeling!
Oh, I bet that.
That is in your face by the whole earth.
Yes.
In the face. Do you see what happened to your nose? Look at it.
Yes. And now, It's your turn because...
Yeah, matey tongue. Right, it's time for your reign of terror to end. 3, 2, 1, go!
All right.
He's dragging you, he's taking you for a scrape.
That's not on, really.
Nice one, Hammond. The scores so far, then, looked like this. James had used 2,100 RPM to topple me, whereas Hammond, despite his bigger engine, had had to use 3,600 RPM to bring down May. And now it's time for me to win as I get rid of the last of the country's hated dictators, Dick Pott. And there we are.
Oh, now come on!
Well, you shouldn't have built a life-size one. You are a man of modest stature.
Yeah, fine. It reflects my ego compared to yours.
Well, it's, you know, proportional.
I don't think I'm going to need low range.
You haven't got it.
Well, I know exactly. I don't need it. Lock the rear diff. There you go.
You'll need that.
Right, here we go. Ready?
Yes.
Taking up the slack.
There might be a really bad jolt, so be careful.
3, 2, 1, go. I've won another test. I've won both of them.
How have you worked that out?
Well, 600 RPM, okay? And I did the best in the village.
You destroyed the village.
Listen, let's not get bogged down with that. We must now move on to what typically happens.
They're like a big chunky there, Dick. I haven't.
With the government in disarray, we had to load all our worldly goods into our pickup trucks and prepare to run for our lives. Everybody else in the world has an iPod.
I don't think
What's you got a gramophone for?
It was my grandmother's. We're fleeing from rebel forces. You don't stand here doing a commentary. Get in your truck.
I'm ready to flee.
This is where I'm gonna sell the end for today, guys.
Coming up next, we moan about the price of things.
Right, perfectly.
Okay, what the hell? I don't know what that was. Her? What? I don't know what that was. Yeah, guys, this is where I'm gonna sell the end for today. I'm gonna wish you all a good day, a good week, and peace, my players. Have a nice day. Bye bye.